Hi everyone, we're going to solve another question from the Stanford Math Tournament. This is from, I believe, the 2022 exam. You can check it out on your own, just search it up. And we're asked to find the sum of the solutions x to this equation over here. Doesn't seem too hard, but doesn't seem really neat either, right? Because our first thought might just be to square both sides. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to get something like this. 2022 plus the square root of 2022 plus x. Okay? Now what do? Now we can do x squared minus 2022 is equal to the square root of 2022 plus x, and now maybe v squared again. So what are we going to get over here? We're going to get x to the fourth minus 404, it's already looking messy, x cubed, x squared, wait a second, something seems wrong, plus 2022 squared is equal to whatever this is, 2022 plus x. Okay, but the sum of the solutions. We obviously can't find the solutions ourselves over here because that's going to be pretty difficult. It's a quartic. Doesn't seem to be any nice factorization over here either. There's an x, so we can't do like a y equals x squared substitution, which might have worked otherwise. And the best part is that the sum of the solutions would just be 0, right? You've got x cubed minus 0. There's no x cubed, so that's like saying x to the fourth minus 0x cubed. But that seems a little too good to be true, right? There might be solutions that exist for this that aren't viable. Maybe they're less than 0. That wouldn't be allowed, right? So this does not work. I'm going to leave this here, and you can see that it fails. It doesn't really give you the answer, right? Let's see, what else can we do though? It doesn't seem that easy. Now let me show you this instead. Maybe this will give you some ideas. Let's say we have x equals the square root of 2022 plus the square root of 2022, and I go on forever, right? I keep going. Now are you going to do the same thing? Are you going to square it, then move it to the left hand side, square it, move it to the left hand side again and again? Obviously not, right? You're going to find some sort of way that you can simplify this. Okay, now how would you do that? Well, you can just write this as y equals 2022, or even x equals, it doesn't really matter, 2022 plus the exact same thing. So y again. That's it, right? And that's actually exactly what's happening over here as well. Exact same logic, right? You're repeating this 2022 plus x, because if you plug in x, this just becomes 2020, too many numbers, 2022 plus, and now you put in x again, which is this entire thing. And when you keep doing it, each time you substitute this value of x in, it's just going to go on infinitely many times, right? Forever and ever and ever. And obviously the answer isn't going to be infinity, right? That's not correct. Just because it goes on forever, there's a way to do it. And just like, how would you solve this? Pause the video and give it a go. Yeah, I mean, it's a very natural step. You'd square it and you'd get this. And then you would, find the roots, right? So y squared minus y minus 2022 equals 0 and solve it. And this is not just some hypothetical. This is literally the same question we have, right? It's just I made it y instead of x. So that's it. Now be careful, okay? Be very careful, because let's say find the sum of the solutions. You might just say, oh, well, y is equal, the sum of the solutions is 1, and I've tricked Stanford right there. But no, you've actually gotten, you're going to lose points, not lose points, but you won't gain any points, because there is a restriction on x, right? That's like the trick over here, in addition to whatever other trick we just mentioned. X has to be greater than or equal to 0, and actually x is obviously not equal to 0, so x has to be greater than 0. Okay, so with that in mind, this is the same thing as x, right? I don't know why I confused you. I maybe confused you by making it y. Same exact thing. We just need to find the roots of this, right? So what are those going to be? It's going to be 1 plus minus 1 minus 4 times negative 2022. I think that's correct. Divided by 2. Obviously, this is going to be a huge number, right? It's 1 plus minus the square root of 1 plus 8088. So that's 8089, I think. I don't think that's a perfect square. I'm not too sure. I don't think there are any factors in, like nice factors in there either. So should be good, hopefully. But yeah, we've got this divided by 2. We need the positive root, so it's only 1 plus 80, square root of 8089 over 2. This is our only answer. You do not, the sum is just this, right? That's the trick. But at the same, okay, so this is the correct answer. Now just read the wording carefully. Right? They said the solution or solutions. Right now, the sum of a solution doesn't really make sense, but they're just keeping that trick there, right? They're hoping you make that mistake. So make sure, even if you made it this time when you tried it, hey, no harm done, right? It's a practice question. make sure you don't make these mistakes on the exam. Okay, I can easily see myself messing up like this, but if you want to make sure you don't mess up like that, make sure to subscribe right now, right? That'll give you a good little habit, and maybe you'll see more of these videos on your feed on YouTube, and that'll help you out in the future. Okay, this is the correct answer, okay, to the SMT question. So if you got this, great job. If you didn't, great job anyway for trying, right? Half the battle is showing up, as someone said once. So yeah, that's it for this video, but I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and comment below if you got this right or not. And thanks so much for watching. I won't waste any more of your time. Bye bye.